Hello YouTube, how are you doing? I just wanted to get up here really quick and just give you a quick update on my hair. It's looking a little bit crazy now because I had it up in a poof and I just took it down. I'm about to wash it here in a little bit. But I just want to show you, I've been natural for a month and I'm just actually getting up here really quick to show my progress of the month. It's been going really well. I'm loving the curls. I'm loving the texture for now. It seems to be really moisturized. When I got my hair cut, I got my hair cut at a beauty shop, and what she recommended when I first got it cut is that I do weekly steam treatments for at least a month, because when you cut your hair, usually it tends to dry out a lot faster. So I was going and getting weekly steam treatments, and that seemed to help. Actually, I missed 1 week, and I could really tell the difference because that week it was really dry. So it does help. I'm even considering purchasing a hair steamer. I don't know yet. I mean, that can get pretty pricey going to the salon. It is worth it, yes, but if it's something I'm going to continue to do and actually incorporate in my hair regimen, then I might even consider purchasing a hair steamer. But what I wanted to do is do a quick length check. If you saw in my big chop video, I did a quick length check there. That was the day of my big chop. I'm going to go ahead and do one now to see the progress I made in a month. It's only been a month, so it's probably not that much, but I just want to see since I really haven't done one. So here I go. Front here. Okay. And it's right at the bottom, like the middle of my bottom lip, which there is a little growth because it was right at the top. So I got a little bit of growth there. And on the sides, I really need to, when I wash it, do some detangling. Okay. And it's grown. It's like if I lift my neck up, like right in the middle. So it really has grown. And then the back here, pull up a piece. And it's about the same. Last month it was at the tip of my collarbone. It's just a little bit sticking out there, which is, I'm really happy because that means that I'm actually getting some growth that's not breaking off. So I'm excited about that. And I've noticed, like, when I've done my washes or my co-washes, that I hardly get any shedding at all. So another plus. Now, as far as products that I've been using on my hair this month, I know when, you know, ladies cut their hair to do the big chop, they're trying to, you know, not want to say rush in, but trying to find out what products work for them. So they're in that, you know, experimentation phase and out purchasing a lot of products. But that just hasn't been me. I mean, before, when I was transitioning, I transitioned for 13 months. I was already in the process of like making my own shea mixtures and things like that. So I was using a whole bunch of natural products on my hair the whole time that I was transitioning. So I've been using and making my shea butter mixes. I've been using flaxseed gel, which I followed the recipe that Natural 85 had on her video. I followed that one, and it's been working out very well. It's very comparable to the Kinky Curly, which I use. I used to use the Kinky Curly, not today, and the Kinky Curly Curling Custard, but my flaxseed gel has replaced the custard altogether, but I still use the Not Today. And also, I just experimented with this other hair gel. I'm going to say it was a hair gel. It's more of a leave-in conditioner or whatever. But I got the recipe from Revive UK. I love her videos. I love Natural 85 videos as well. But the leave-in conditioner that I got was from Revive, a lady on YouTube by the name of Revive UK. And she used a concoction of herbal water. I think she used chamomile water, I'm not sure. But she used a type of herbal water, some glycerin, and honey. But that's pretty much the whole recipe. And then of course she used like some guar gum or some xanthan gum. You can use that also to thicken it up. So I tried that as well. And I did a twist out with that. And it was the best twist out I ever had. I mean, with the definition, I will show you some pictures at the end of this clip, but using that recipe that she had, I tell you, it was the best twist out. And that was my first time making the mixture, and it did not, I didn't know if it was gonna work because it didn't come out like hers was on the video. And I didn't use a herbal water, I used a chamomile tea, and I brewed the tea for a couple of minutes, and I used the water from that. So that would be the difference. It may be the difference of what we use, but I'm gonna try with the hydrosol, like rose water or chamomile water or something like she had in her video, and see how that comes back. So I'll definitely probably post videos of the first mixture that I made and show you the results, and then I'm gonna again follow her recipe to the T and see how that turns out for me too. But like I say, I used the King Curly, not today, I've been using that, love that. And also, which I need to get some more, I've been using this, which is, it's all, well, I use it every day, but it's mixed silk elements. And you can get this from Sally's, and what this is pretty much, you can compare this to Mixed Chicks. Now, I don't know if a lot of you use Mixed Chicks, but if you're looking for something that is comparable to, I mean, if you like Mixed Chicks and you're looking for something that's comparable, because I have, and I'm only saying this because I have used Mixed Chicks, the actual product, before. And if you're looking for something that's comparable, try this mixed silk by Silk Elements from Sally's. It's I want to say, I can't remember, I think I got it on sale for $5.99, but I think it's originally $7.99 per container, but still a lot cheaper than the Mixed Chicks. It is 17.25 ounces, a lot. I still got, well, I use about 70%, 75%, but still, this has lasted me a long time, over a month. And it's really good. So really, those are the only two things that I use in my hair besides my homemade products that I've been using. And I'm also back to Revive UK because I love your videos. She has a four-part video of making your own leave-in that you guys should check out. That's going to be one of my next recipes to use. Now, the only other things that I use in my hair is some good old H2O. And the only thing, well, I need to refill it, but some HTO. Well, I usually use distilled water, and I put some vegetable glycerin in here and a couple of drops of whatever EO that I want in there. Sometimes tea tree for my scalp to help with itching or whatever. And if I want some fragrance, which my favorite right now, I'm loving the tropical, so I usually always put tropical punch, or the other one's pina colada that I've been putting there. So that's that. And the other two things I've been using is this one right here, and I use these as refreshers. Like if I do a wash and go or whatever, and I'm wearing it out the next day, I'll spray a little bit of my water in here, the water and the vegetable glycerin, and I'll spray a couple of sprays of this in here, which this one is chamomile water. And this one right here, I also have rose water, but it's way down. I'm not going to show you one, but this one's orange blossom water. Very, very strong. And both of these right here have a lot of moisturizing properties. So I might even take either one of those and mix it in with, you know, half distilled water, half of the chamomile or the orange water, and with my glycerin mix, and see how that goes. I haven't done it yet, so I can't say whether it works or not, but something to try. Let's see. that's pretty much it. What I'm going to try to do is at least get up here at least monthly and do a lint check just to see how it's going. As far as moisture, like I say, it's good, but I'm in San Antonio and it's still pretty hot. But I want to see how my hair is going to fare in the wintertime, because from what I've seen, I haven't been experienced, so I've only been natural 1 month and a few days. How the hair is going to fare in the wintertime, I hear that, you know, it can be pretty drying, so I'll see how that goes when it comes along. But that's all I wanted to say. I guess until next time, you guys, take care. All right, bye.